You don't mind me being down here with you guys, do you? You don't mind me being down here? I just kind of like, I don't like kind of being away too much. No, we're not going to be doing the miniskirt line. How many of you guys even know what she's talking about? Crap. How many of you don't know what she's talking about? Okay, let me talk to you guys for a minute, okay? A couple of years ago, Travis Willingham, who plays this completely pointless character in Full Metal Alchemist, we were at a convention, and somebody raised their hand and they said, "You guys say something nice about each other's character." And so, you know, they were all excited. And so Travis said, "Edward is tall." And so I had to say something nice about Colonel Mustang. So I said, "Colonel Mustang is dead sexy." But I couldn't just leave it there because that would kind of sound like a compliment, right? So I had to like twist it into an insult at the end. So I went, "In a miniskirt." I didn't mean it as any kind of a weird yaoi thing, okay? What I meant was that he would look really ugly with his bony, hairy legs in a miniskirt. But the kids went nuts, and so for a year and a half, I was asked to say this over and over and over. And then people started asking like Sonny Strait, who played Hughes, and Travis, and Aaron, and everybody to say this line. So it just really got out of control. And so I decided I wasn't going to say it anymore because it's not even like in the show. So I promised myself that 2008 would be a no miniskirt zone. Okay?
Except you already
But now you have a
said
story, so and I did kind of say it, didn't I? Didn't I say it? Colonel Mustang, I said it. Okay, yes. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Colonel Mustang in a miniskirt, Ed's real reaction.
It would probably be something like, "Oh God, Al! Shut your eyes!" I wish I could transmute us 2 minutes earlier in time so I could avoid that. You're gross, Colonel. Yes, Joker. How hard was it to become a voice actor? Well, you know what? My story's kind of interesting, you guys, because I've been doing like theater and acting and stuff like that since I was very young, very young. School and church and community theater, any place I could find to do any kind of performing. And it wasn't until, like I said, about 10 or 11 years ago, I was working on a video production in Houston with a friend of mine. And in fact, those of you that are real hardcore anime fans would recognize his name. His name is John Grimion. It looks like Grimillion. Well, he's an amazing voice actor. And he and I were working on this video, and he said, "Hey Vic, you've got some experience in acting, don't you?" And I'm like, uh-huh. And he said, "You ought to go and audition for this company in Houston that dubs these Japanese animated shows in English. They need actors." And I was like, "Huh, really? There's a company in Houston that does that?" You know, you traditionally think that kind of thing would be done in LA or New York or something. And so I went and auditioned and I got cast. Amazing. I was really quite surprised. And the first role I ever played, how many of you are familiar with a show called Street Fighter 2? And the games and stuff. I played Vega. Yes. And yes, thank you. We'll commiserate we both remember that. And so then the next show came up, and I got to play another character in a different show. And then the next show, and I was just quite surprised. Very surprised, pleasantly surprised. Then I started meeting people at conventions from other studios. I met some people that worked at Funimation in Dallas, because I was living in Houston. And they said, "Hey, would you like to come up and play this really angry, mean, big, muscly bad guy?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I would." And so I went up and did Dragon Ball Z, and then I started doing more work with Funimation. Yu Hakusho, Kitty Grade, Spiral, Case Closed, and then Full Metal Alchemist. Then I met people from Los Angeles, and I had been doing all these shows in Texas, and made these friends in Los Angeles, and the next thing you know, I get to play roles in video games that are shot in Los Angeles, and then Bleach, which is recorded in Los Angeles, and Mare, anybody know that show? And How to Suzumiya, anybody know that show? Rose and Maiden, and Daphne and the Brilliant Blue, and several other different shows out there. So, in answer to your question, I never really set out with an intention to be a voice actor. It was really just, I believe very strongly that things happen for a reason. And I hope you don't mind me saying this. If you're not religious, that's totally fine, but I hope you won't mind me saying, I thank God every day. I give God the credit for giving me the opportunity to do something that I love to do. Thank you. So I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to God for the opportunities I've had. Well, yes. What? One more time.
Could you threaten Al with a can opener in Ed's voice?
You would do that to poor little Al. Al, don't make me get out the can opener! Brother, no! I'm full of chicken soup! Aaron is the cutest kid of all time. He is so funny, you guys. We tease each other mercilessly. Is Red still here? Okay, because he's... yeah, I love Aaron to death, and we love doing cons together. I feel so bad, you guys, because his voice has changed. I mean, completely changed. And, you know, I mean, now he goes to cons, and people are like, you know, say a famous outline, and he's like, brother, the kitten. And I'm like, holy crap, I was on hormones. Question. Yes. Favorite character. That has got to be one of the hardest questions ever. That would be like saying, what was the favorite breath you took yesterday? You know what I mean? I love so many characters that I've gotten to play. I'm very, very grateful again. And, you know, while you're working on one that's kind of your favorite, and then you get a new one, and like, oh, this is my favorite now, and then you get another one, and over the course of time, I mean, I've gotten to play so many roles that I love, for different reasons. I mean, you know, who couldn't love Ed? You know, I love playing him. But then, you know, I'm so jazzed about Tamaki. And, you know, but then as soon as I start naming them, then I start thinking of Fi and Dark and Kurtz and Kugashi from Sayuki and Yukito from Air and Gaul from Generator Gaul and Roki from Princess Nine. And so it would be impossible. Sorry.
Okay, I actually have a serious question about
Woohoo! Serious question.
Yeah, a rumor that's been going around the manga universe that there's going to be another female alchemist.
Oh, that is no rumor. That too, and apparently it is confirmed. They are actually working on a new season of Fullmetal Alchemist. I know! It's gonna be great! Yow! I'm excited. We are very excited. Yes, my little mom. Oh, look with angel wings.
Hi, Renee.
Yes, Mother. I made you this really ugly little clay dog. Remember that? Al made one too. His is even worse than mine. Yes. Well, the story behind that is that you guys might be pleased to know